Hey guys, just a super quick video for you. I had someone ask about their parrotlet. I think they've had the parrotlet for about 6 months or something like that. And initially the parrotlet comes and steps up kind of thing and like cuddles and then starts to bite pretty bad. So what's going on and what do you do? Hey guys, I am Kaylin, the author of The Parrot Bliss Bond. I have several other books as well, like 30 perfect apartment parrots if you are looking to add a parrot to your flock and you want to see what they're going to be like. My book has over 30 parrots that I think are perfect for apartments, and it's in different categories, so you can find your perfect parrot by category, like super quiet, a little bigger, maybe a little noisier, so you can kind of pick and choose. Now, with this parrotlet that is being bitey, a couple of things that you guys will want to know, no matter what kind of parrot you have. When people say, I want a parrot that doesn't bite, which I don't hear too often, but you know, you're like, I want to see people that don't bite, dogs that don't bite, parrots that don't bite. I mean, you know, it's like, yeah, that is, parrots bite just like a dog or a human. People usually bite with their words or their behaviors, not so much with their mouth, but you know, as a defense mechanism. So keep in mind that, number one, just like puppies go through a teething phase, parrots also go through a beaking phase. I'm going to put a link down below to a video I did, which really actually helped me, and I've had other people say it helped them, as far as working with your parrot when they bite. They have to learn the power of their bite, and they have to learn kind of like what's appropriate and what's inappropriate, just like puppies. So you want to make sure that you're not getting mad and being negative. You want to make sure you're giving them the feedback that they would be giving each other, which is sort of a parrot, that kind of thing. When they bite, you don't want to pull your hand away. You know, anyway, so watch my video. So that's one option, that your parrot is going through the teething phase. So one thing is you have to wait for them to be an adult, and that's hard. It's really tough. I'm going through that with my puppies right now. They've actually pretty much gotten through the biting phase, but you know, like they're going to the bathroom all the time. They're waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and they're puppies. Once the puppy phase is so cute and adorable, and I think the world, life does that on purpose. Nature does that on purpose, so that you love them through the sweet, cute, pooping, peeing, biting phase. You know, like where you don't get to, like, they're hard. They're more work, and so the same is true for a baby parrot. So learning the power of the bite, learning when it's appropriate, not appropriate. Part of it is they just have to grow up. Now, some other important causes or reasons for them to bite. Sometimes they're hungry. In the wild, their parents, once they wean, their parents like don't just throw them out of the nest, at least not parrots. And they're not like, bye, see ya, have a good life, go feed yourself now. Mwah! It's not like that. Conures, for example, they will stick around in their clutch, in their family, in their flock, that's the word I'm looking for, and they will actually help raise the next flock of babies or the next clutch of babies. That means that they are with their family, and their parents, you know, they don't just cut off feeding them. They're feeding them a lot less, but they'll still feed them every now and then. And we wean parrots fine, but it's certainly not like we give them lots and lots of time. So in the wild, they probably would still be being fed even though they're eating on their own. So if your parrot is biting, it may just be telling you, like, I think you're my parent and I'm hungry. Can you feed me? Have some snacks, healthy snacks around for your parrot, like little pieces of carrot, something like that. That would be great. The last thing is sometimes your parrot is lonely. If you only have one parrot, like a green cheek conure, that can be very hard on them, especially as a baby. When they're not used to it and stuff. You know, they're expecting to be with their siblings, they're expecting to be with their parents, so they have this little flock, and they have immediately at least, like, usually 3, their parents and 1 other sibling, maybe, you know, if they have 2 siblings, if they, you know, depending on how many siblings they have a significant flock, and so they're very social. So to wean and then go into having no other birds, that can be very hard on them. I mean, can you imagine if at, I don't know what age, you know, when you, at 4 or 5, and you were eating on your own before that, right? You were like sent out into the world, and you were by yourself. Now you're with other species, but no more humans to talk to or anything. It would be very hard. So be patient with them and look at your parrot and see if you can sort of get a sense of why they're biting you and what they want, what they need. By the way, I forgot these guys. This is River, our green cheek conure, and that there is Nicodemus, our green wing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it really helps you, because one of the worst things is feeling like your parrot like either doesn't like you or like it hurts, and part of you is like, I don't want to pick you up anymore. It's awful. So instead, keep treats close by and try to keep your parrot close by, especially if it's a baby, so that they can get acclimated. They have that social feeling. They're with you. If they're little like that, have them in a little carrier during the day with you if you can. They would rather be with you in a small space, and then when you get home or later when you have time, they can fly around. But that way they're with you and they're going to be happier. See if those things help, because having a blissful bond with your parrot is awesome. If you enjoyed this video and if it helped you, please be sure to give us one of these. If you have any questions or comments, place them below. If you haven't already subscribed for my newsletter, please subscribe below. There's the link to go and subscribe on Substack, where I give all sorts of fun information, helpful information, I hope. Maybe if you have a suggestion on what you'd like to hear in the newsletter, that would be awesome. And then I will catch you in the next blissful video.